gotta make sure you gotta bash Ravager.
Rabbit.
I'll do it to his face. I don't care.
Ravager.
I'm just not the one that you're gonna change what I say.
Hey, you know what?
Raspager.
I was brilliant. I made his name rhyme with cunt. That was pretty. That was fucking classic.
How did you manage to do that?
We were talking about. This is probably good to save for the podcast because it's fucking funny. So I'll save it, and you can tell the story about how I made Ravager's name rhyme with cunt.
or we could just put, talk.
Where do we come up with this shit?
Or we could just talk about it now, and I could edit it to make it look like it was a
you're
conversation
recording
for later. Yeah.
Oh well, fuck. Okay, so here's the story. We were talking. What the fuck was it? How did it start? Oh man, all I remember is the word. Oh, we were talking about using bitch as the rank on the forums, right?
Right.
And you talked about making Ravager's name, and then someone made mention that it might upset some females. We got into this thing about most of the females we know. Yeah, most females we know would probably take it as a compliment, like my wife. And, and then someone mentioned, well, a bunch of girls who played Arkham City got really upset because all the cronies and all the bad guys were calling Harley Quinn a bitch, like, just all the time, just all over the place.
Yes.
Right. And so I was like, well, they could have used a worse word. And someone was like what? Who the fuck asked that question? and so like someone said, yeah, it rhymes with punt. I said, yeah, like it rhymes with punt and hunt and War Ravager. And of course, War Ravager goes, you guys fucking suck.
Oh.
And I had to reassure him, which is
And
what
then
I
we-
do.
we-
Being the oldest guy here, I had to do the father figure and just tell him the truth of which, if we didn't like you, we wouldn't.
We would tell you, yeah.
If we didn't like you, we wouldn't talk to you. We'd be like, kick him out, make the group private. We don't want his ass in here.
Yeah, I'm the
And
Oh yeah, Jay, I'm gonna upload that video where we put you in a petting zoo. I'm gonna upload that tonight.
Petting zoo,
And
yeah, Jay.
Raven's on top of you on the bed. He's just having a fucking show.
Wait. That sounded
What?
wrong.
All right.
It
All right.
sucks.
All right,
Oh
cool.
yeah, Jay, before we check this out, this should be your new picture for your thing.
What's this?
Check it out.
It's an owl. Somebody's spray hosing an owl.
That owl looks not pleased. He's
Yes.
like, fuck you.
No. My favorite picture, I wish I don't probably know where to find it. There's this tiger. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
How interesting, right?
Wait. It's a tiger, right? And his face is all covered with snow.
Oh, it's a different
And
one.
it says,
Carleo gang.
go ahead, bro. Throw another one. And the tiger looks like absolutely pissed.
I want to see this picture. Do you have it on hand?
I will find it. Hold on a minute.
All right, because I like the
Wait,
owl.
Did anyone see the name of this owl picture?
No, is this a moist owlet?
voice.
Moist owlet. Oh my god.
Let's see.
How did they get an owl just to sit there?
I don't know. This one pissed off owl.
I do not approve of this.
Maybe I'll make that my picture.
Too late, I'm already stealing it.
I don't-
Let's see it. Wait, I want to see.
Oh,
Throw another
that's
one.
like my favorite one ever. I saw it. Seriously, bro. Throw another one. I'm gonna do that next time we play Minecraft. Seriously, bro. Throw another one.
Nice, Ryan.
So, anyways, the first piece of gaming information, I was on the DS2 Facebook page, and I came across this particular photograph that the community manager for the Darksiders forum did.
Ooh, Darksiders.
And huh?
I said, ooh, Darksiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, I was
he
gonna say
had this,
something
I
about
want it so
Firefly.
bad.
All right, let's click it, everyone.
Holy
Crap, that's huge.
Whoa.
That's as big as him.
I want it so bad.
Oh my god.
Look
that's
how
amazing.
big it is.
That might be bigger than him.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I gotta sign into Facebook. I hate Facebook.
Yeah, but I saw that. I'm like, I have to have it.
Oh my god. That's
It's-
that's just almost as pretty as the portal guns I found.
What is it made out of?
I don't know. someone called, I think it's a company called Triforce made to make all these video game weapon replicas. I think, as far as I'm concerned.
Triforce.
Yeah, Triforce, yeah.
They make a lot of good shit.
The blade is 6 feet
Jesus
long, according
Christ.
to the description.
That's
Dude,
huge.
you
Yeah.
know how that would look on my man cave, in my man, with my man, whatever.
On
There?
your man cave?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Just on the
Yeah,
outside of your house.
I think your wife would kill you for that one, Floss.
She would put it up and
She
through your
would
ribs
kill
and then out your back of your back.
She wouldn't
Yeah.
kill me for it. She'd kill me with it.
That's what I was about to say.
What's this made out of styrofoam?
Yeah, is it made out of
No, it's
styrofoam?
not made out of styrofoam.
But that would be one hell of a way to go.
That'd be so
They
funny.
had, a couple months ago, they had a post where they actually had a video of it. If you see the teeth on it, you can actually take one of the teeth off, and it has a switch on there, and it lights up. You see all that the carvings on the blade, on the side of the blade.
Yeah.
You take off one of the teeth. You take off one of the tooth, and you flip a switch and it lights it up. It looks really neat.
Now, who in their right mind would walk around town with this?
I
That's
would.
what I'm trying to
They gotta
understand.
go to those cosplay things. As
Oh,
well.
I would go to a cosplay thing with that, with naked. Wouldn't matter. That's awesome enough. I wouldn't need anything else.
Just cover your junk with the handle. Be like,
Exactly.
yeah.
No.
It's got a little hand.
I put my junk through the handle. And then spin it around like ZZ Top on. I don't know.
Yeah, do the helicopter while you got your
Zing,
junk
zing,
wrapped
zing.
around this handle.
Pretty
Have you
neat
ever
looking
bought
thing.
something like that?
No.
Flux has.
I got the replica, the Lanta replica.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanted one of those real bad. Those are real cool.
Dude,
I like the
Yeah.
snub.
Oh,
dude.
here, hold
I
on,
like
you
the
can hear it.
snub in the store.
I saw. My cat. I think he just pooped on the floor.
That's not
He was
good.
sitting right there. I pulled the trigger. No, I spent almost $1,000 on the Gears of War 3 release.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, you got the Retro Lancer in the console. And all
What was that word you
Yeah,
said?
yeah,
Epic Forum people were saying? Money grab?
Oh yeah, well it's not just it's with Halo, and it's with Dance Central 3. I mean everywhere I go, I do a lot of this. When I'm bored doing homework, I have like ADD. So I went to there. I went to this. They're even talking about it for the Swarm, the StarCraft 2.
That already came out though, didn't it?
No, I don't think it's come out
No?
yet. I haven't checked, but
Well, no, I don't think
no,
so.
it's not yet. But they're talking about the Rise of the Swarm, which is the StarCraft 2 expansion. Every forum I've been to, I hear this. Well, it's a money grab. Okay, look, I've only taken one business class my entire life, but what gets me about these people, these money grab freaking conspiracy theorist pieces of shit. These gaming companies are not humanitarian organizations.
No, they're
Okay.
businesses.
They are businesses. They are money-making businesses. They do this, okay, partially part of it. Yeah, they love what they do. I'm sure they wouldn't do it if they didn't. And they work at a great, they have an awesome job. But they do this shit to make money. And if a franchise is popular, then yes, you're going to try to capitalize on that as much as you possibly can. Here's my thing. If it's such a because the worst part is all these idiots who say it's a money grab, it's a money grab, it's a money grab are the same fuckers who show up at midnight releases to buy the very game they're complaining is a money grab. So here's my thing. If it's a money grab and you really think these guys are out doing nothing more than out for your money,
Then why go take
Don't-
my money? Take
don't-
my money now?
yeah, don't fucking buy it. It's that fucking simple. It's not a money grab. It's not a ripoff. If you don't go to the goddamn store, you show a little fucking restraint and don't buy the goddamn game. It's that fucking simple. But I am not going to ever badmouth a company, Call of Duty, for doing this
Aw.
shit. I don't like Call of Duty. I'm sorry. Nothing wrong with Call of Duty. I don't play
There are a
military.
lot of things wrong with Call of Duty.
Well, and that's I don't play them because I'm in the military.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You guys are
No.
talking about Connect. I got one more thing for you.
All
You
right.
gotta watch this if you haven't seen it. I'm linking it in there.
Let me guess, Dragon Lair.
No.
Assassin's
Oh,
Creed for
Dragon
Connect. Oh no.
I'll watch this later. I won't watch it.
Oh, dude, that was the funniest video. That was the
Wasn't
best
it? Oh,
Alright,
it
I'm
was
gonna
so
watch it
good.
right
in
now.
the world.
Oh, it's great, dude. For those who are listening, if you haven't seen it, YouTube, just look up Assassin's Creed Connect. You will laugh your ass off. It is fucking great.
Well,
Okay.
since you brought up Assassin's Creed 3, I did want to talk about that. 'cause that came out
Dude, she
pretty
slammed
interesting.
herself on the table.
Oh, it's great. Don't give it away, man.
Yes, that's
All
the
right,
best part.
I'm not gonna
This
say
one-
anymore.
I like the hiding in the haystack. That's gotta
Yeah.
be the best. It's because she's just crouched in a little ball.
It's so
Oh my God.
ridiculous.
So,
What?
has anybody seen the new armor effects for Halo 4 multiplayer? Hey, you gotta check
Master Chief looks
this one right here. What do you guys think about this armor effect? Call it,
Master Chief
Halo 4?
looks.
yeah, they call it the sheep cyclone. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's OP.
Wasn't that-
It's so fucking OP.
It's like an
Well, wasn't that in Ravager
the
show?
Templar video that one day
It's
when they were like, "This is my inferno tactic." And it's just a little kid running away from all these chickens.
Well, isn't this sheep cyclone? Wasn't that in Ravager's backyard?
oh.
Oh, he lives in Hungary.
Damn. It looks they're replacing it with the armor shield, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
It's their version of Mario Kart when you used to have the shells rotating.
Mario Kart,
You
sheep.
used to have several sheep.
You're gonna need a spawn disc.
It's
You
red
don't
shells.
one by one till you find a hole.
So Gears of War Judgment. Start the conversation, Disciple.
Thank you.
Oh.
Come on,
Disciple.
Yeah, start the conversation.
Yeah.
Speak up a little bit though. You're a little.
Yeah, you
I
get.
liked the video on it where you were talking about money, and even though they wanted money, it's so
Money.
excited.
Moist
You know,
Owlet does not approve.
That's fantastic.
But what do y'all think about people can fly working on it?
I don't know.
With that.
But
I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference. I mean, they called him in as like a backup, still working with
Well,
the main guys.
here's what People Can Fly is doing. It's kind of like a dual partnership, and Rod Ferguson did talk about this. He said that People Can Fly, they're doing the story part of Judgment. From what he explained through the video, People Can Fly are going to do the story, the narrative-driven part of the game, and Epic is going to focus on the multiplayer part of the game. And that's kind of all he really said about that. But I think it's a good idea. Well, it's a good and bad idea because then you have these two different ideas. Are they really gonna meld together well?
Speaking of which, now I didn't play Bulletstorm more than once. I only played it once through. I was done with the game. Wanted my Gears of War beta. But thinking of Baird and the type of person he is and how action-packed Bulletstorm was, I think it kind of fits his personality of what they might do. For
Well, I don't think you're gonna be using a leash and throwing guys up in the air and having like a time lapse. I don't think
I
it's.
hope they bring back all the cussing and stuff that
Yeah,
they used
I-
to do, like
I-
Gears 1 and 2.
yeah.
I did buy Bulletstorm for both. I bought it for the game because I saw the trailer. I thought it looked really fun.
The thing that I really am looking forward to the most is that it's before Gears of War 1, and that means emergence holes, which I think that's
Yeah.
what I liked about the.
I missed
Oh, dude, it's
the Rumble
14
spot.
I
I
thought
love
that
that
was-
Rob Shadow.
I thought that was really. I'm looking forward to that because that part of Gears of War 1.
Well, and
I
if
like
you
that.
look at the video, which I think most of us have seen when you in the campaign section, which I'm not big on campaign, but in this Gears of War Judgment, it looks like they're being overrun by locusts, which is the feel of Gears 1 and Gears 2. In Gears 3, I never felt like I was being overran by locusts.
Oh no.
Even
You're
playing
right.
through
I
four,
mean, you
never did.
never were. I mean, 90% of the time you're fighting Lambent, and even then you don't feel like you're overrun.
You don't feel like there's just doing everything you can, throwing grenades, everything you can just to get out of this.
Do you remember that
situation.
one campaign level in Gears of War 1? Speaking over it with the wretches, you first run into the Lambent wretches, and
Oh
did
my
you remember
God.
feeling
That was
overrun
so
like that?
Horrifying.
That was
Yeah.
horrifying right there. That's the feeling we want to feel again for Gears of War
that's
Judgment.
what and that's what it looked like. It looked like it had that feel again to it, where
Yeah.
you just had so much going on that you just felt overrun.
And the other
You
thing,
didn't feel overrun whenever Dom died?
Oh,
right.
Even on
You didn't feel overrun in that part?
it
No,
just
I mean-
felt
On the
irritating,
train.
to be honest. Saying,
I didn't
No,
know.
but
I
see-
didn't know when it was gonna
but-
end. I was kind of feeling pressure.
But that was only one part of the entire campaign. Gears 1, you felt that tension the whole
the
way through. I mean, in the first game, wretches were something to be reckoned with. Wretches weren't Lancer fodder, which they were in Gears 2 and Gears 3. Wretches scared the shit out of you because they were fast, they were nimble, they crawled on walls. You never knew where the fuck they were coming from.
Yeah.
There was an actual fear factor.
I mean,
I think in all the campaigns. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's all right. I was gonna say, outside of having a Nasher, the one situation that comes to mind is when you're in that hallway where the wretches start coming out of the ceiling and the
When you
floor
first bump
everywhere.
into them.
We have to give a Troika?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
And just outside of holding the Nasher, it's hard to take. It's hard to take them out. I mean, they start to overrun you when you have that. Nasher takes them out well, but if you're playing co-op, only one person had one, if I remember correctly. Only one was laying on the ground. The other person with the Lancer out, I mean, your only option was to chainsaw him.
But the difference was, in Gears 1, you would chainsaw somebody, and you weren't completely indestructible.
Right.
You could finish chainsawing somebody, and because the other wretches have been behind you,
They'd be
your
all
ass
over
the
you.
whole time. As
Yeah.
soon as you're done, you're dead.
Look, your audio's coming through weird again.
It's also, I mean, with Gears of War 1, all the campaign levels really, not all the chapters, you really felt like, I'm going to refer back to the whole Emulsion Factory where you bump into the Lambent Wretches at first. Yeah. Up until when you arrive there, until when you leave after the APC's fixed. Because you get, I think, is this Gears of War 1 I'm talking about, I think?
I think that's 2.
Oh, that's 2? Oh, I'm mixing it up. Hold up, 1.
Yeah, the Centaur, you have to go inside the facility and shit.
Talk to that.
I wish they would have brought back Razor.
Well, that too. It felt, you felt like you weren't in the camp. It felt like you weren't welcome there, and there's an overlooming gloom. That was just one of the few levels in Gears 2 that felt like Gears 1. But back to the Gears of War 1 campaign with the Lambent Wretches when you first went, you feel this overwhelming loom, like anything's gonna jump out at you at any second, and you're not indestructible, and you really gotta keep all your eyes peeled. All up to the part. Do you guys remember when you had to walk across the old planks?
Yes.
All of that part. You did not want to fall down there.
I remember that. Yeah, that's.
You'd be smashing your controller and stuff, man. You're like, they're gonna get me.
Or the part in the mansion where you look out the window and you've got boomers and all those guys coming through the front door.
That was scary.
That was a great
do you
stuff.
think,
That one.
Where Rod Ferguson was talking about making the game more open, do you think that'll bring back some of that element?
Well, what he wants to do is he wants to make it less linear and less scripted. So it's kind of, it almost sounds like a sandbox type of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, sandbox.
Yeah, but I don't know how you're going to do that, really.
I don't know, because that could go either way. Part of the beauty of Gears 1 was kind of that feeling of being trapped. Yeah, the game was linear.
There was going to be a lot of replayability.
Well, we'll see.
I'd replay the Gears campaign just because of Gears.
A lot of people say that.
I'm not going to get it. That's not the thing that's going to keep me coming back for more and more and more. It's not even Horde, any of those modes. I mean, they're fun, but they get old after a while. And what's going to keep me coming back is the challenge of multiplayer.
So, everyone, that was our very first podcast from some of the personalities of War Houndz. We had some technicalities throughout the podcast. But we winged it. This was our first try ever. The guys just got together and said, hey, let's do it. And, I've been wanting to do something like this for months now with everyone. And it's really cool that we did get together and wing it today. There's much more content. I did have to trim the podcast significantly to, make it YouTubeable, where you guys will sit down and listen to it while you're browsing through web pages or whatever you're doing. Watching, what's that one midget porn movie? Oh, The Hunger Games. There we go. The Hunger Games. Yeah. But it's a podcast. It's here to listen to. We got a little couple of video nidbits here. It was our first try. This is our pilot episode. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. And there will be more. The full podcast will be in the SoundCloud link below in the description. And all related videos that you saw on this podcast will be in the links in the description. And I hope you all have a good one. This is Yeche.